Hey, what's up everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Karpo Gaming and another Destiny 2 Season of the Wish video. It is Friday, Xur Day, February the 23rd, 2024, and Xur is back in the EDZ. So we're going to check it out and see what Xur has for us today. Let's go! Once again, thanks for watching everybody. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Xur can show up in one of three different locations. He can show up in the EDZ, right over here at the Winding Cove. He can show up in the tower or on Nessus. This week, he's in the EDZ, so spawn into the Winding Cove, and right over here, you can either parkour up to the top, or head in through this little cave entrance, and there will be Xur hanging out for just a few days, right around until reset. So let's check it out, and see what he has for us today. Now, as always, we have returning the illustrious, luminous, exotic, and grand. So you can get after all those old exotics if you haven't already, my guardian, and the weapon of the week is the Hawk Moon. We have a random roll for polygonal rifling, killing wind. We also have combat grip, alloy magazine, making this a pretty excellent roll for PvE and for PvP. Weapon of the week is a linear rifle called the Arbalist. Now this thing is a beast. Comes to intrinsic perk called Compounding Force. Fire slug that causes massive damage to combatant shields and strong against barrier champions as well. Excellent in PvE, excellent in PvP. Pick it up and add it to your collection today if you need this weapon. Next up, we have the Kepri Strings. They're going to be an exotic gauntlets for the Hunter class. Come with the intrinsic perk called A Touch of Venom. Punching someone with this with full melee energy will instantly cast a smoke bomb. Now, your smoke bomb deals increased damage. It regenerates more quickly when stuck to a surface and grants you true sight after damaging your target. All of this to say, it's just, man, I mean, it's okay in PvE, not so much in PvP. But if you're looking for this, Xur has it for you today. Pick it up and add it to your collection. Need a total rework, in my opinion. Next up, we have the MK4040 standard size. This is going to be an exotic leg armor for the Titan class. Comes with intrinsic perk called, yo, seriously, you need to watch out, because it grants an overshield when you're sprinting at full health with seismic strike, hammer strike, and shield bash when it's equipped and charged. Hits with these abilities recharge a portion of your melee energy, and if you ever was like, why I didn't kill that Titan in PvP, probably because he had these on and he was taking some of that damage. Excellent in PvE, excellent in PvP. Pick it up and add it to your collection today. Total 68, not bad. 67 for the Cranster's Armlet, not a bad roll. High roll of 25. Come with an intrinsic perk called Vampire Caress. Melees and finisher final blows instantly grant cure and provide restoration for a short duration. Does exactly what it's supposed to do, it just doesn't give a lot of health, you know? Pretty good in PvE and decent in PvP. Alright, next up we have our legendary weapon. Start off with the True Prophecy Hand Cannon, and this one is going to be decent with a reload masterwork and some decent traits on here. 120 RPM, not bad at all if you're looking for the True Prophecy Hand Cannon. This one should be pretty good in PvE and decent in PvP. Next up we have the Nature of the Beast Hand Cannon. This hand cannon is pretty nice. This one's going to come with the handling masterwork, steady hand HES, crossfire HES, extended alloy magazine, snapshots and rangefinder is always excellent. On this one, should be pretty good in PvE and decent in PvP as well. Should have a good time with this if you are a fan of that archetype. Next up, the Blood Feud submachine gun is here, and it's really hard to get a good roll on it. 720 RPM aggressive frame with a range masterwork, full-born, hammer forged, got steady rounds, alloy magazine, ambitious assassin, headstone, and right hook, making this an excellent roll for PvE. But for PvP, not so much. So hard pass for me for this Blood Feud submachine gun. Next up, we have weaponettes here every now and then. The Deafening Whisper Grenade Launcher, 72 RPM wave frame. So wave frames are pretty awesome. You're going to have a good time with this one. We have a Blast Radius Masterwork, which we need linear compensator, confined launch, high velocity round, implosion round, which is excellent. Surplus and threat detector. No, it's not a god roll, but it's still an excellent roll. It should be pretty good in PvE and also pretty good in PvP as well. Next up, we have a Soul Survivor Sniper Rifle, 90 RPM with the handling masterwork with small bore, polygonal rifle, flared magwell. We have high cal rounds, eddy current, and we also have Frenzy, which I absolutely adore, and Disaster Plan, making this a pretty cool roll for PvE, and for PvP it should be decent as well. Alright, moving on, we have a 7 Serpa Saw machine gun, which is here Every now and then, really hard to get a good roll on this one. 360 RPM, high impact frame with a reload masterwork with small bore, fluted barrel. We also have armor piercing rounds, light mag, auto loading holster, and opening shot, making this a pretty good roll for PvE, but for PvP, not so much. I mean, it's decent, you know? Alright, moving on, and last but not least, the Bump in the Night rocket launcher is here. A little bit of stasis damage on this bad boy, which is a good thing. We got blast radius masterwork on here, which is nice, but everything else, yeah, not so much. So a hard pass for me for the Bump in the Night rocket launcher is just not a great roll this week from Xur. But we do have a rare armor set, which is rarely here, from Season of the Witch, the Eidolon set, which gives you the Visage of the Reaper, which is really good. So, you know, if you didn't get this during that quest line for the Presage, here's your chance to pick it up. The Vestige of the Reaper grants 5% additional Vestiges of Dread from all sources, and when you equip more of this, it can stack it up all the way up to 20%. Not bad at all as far as the armor perk. As far as the looks and the transmog, we're gonna figure it out. For our next piece, we have a total of 55 for the chest piece, so not really good on the stats, and that's what it looked like. Here is the bond. Bond is going to be the bond. It looks like trash. The helmet is decent for transmog just because of the glowiness in the middle. They should have applied this to all the armor, but they did not. That's why you don't see anybody rocking this. So hard pass for me. Total 52 for the Eidolon Pursuant pants. Yeah, no, I wouldn't be rocking that with you. Yeah, good job, Bungie. All right, moving on to our Titino. Here is the gauntlets. All right, not bad. Like I said, if they had the glowing effect on here, it would be a whole lot better. 53 for the chest piece, and this is what it looks like for the Titan. Moving on, we have the Eidolon Mark. And like I said, yeah, it's not that great looking set for transmog, but for the Hunter, we have one piece that looks absolutely fantastic in my opinion. Here is the helmet for the Titan. If you are into that look, you go right ahead. And we have the Greaves, and this is what they look like for the Titan. All right, moving on to our Hunter. Here's the Eidolon Pursuant hand guards, or the gauntlets. This is what they look like for this dude. Here is the chest piece, the Eidolon Pursuant tunic, 50. We have the cloak, which looks pretty decent, but in my opinion, the best looking piece for transmog would be this helmet. Best looking helmet out of all three of the Guardians, just with the eyes was glowing like the effect from the helmet from the Hunter. And last but not least, here are the Eidolon Pursuing guards, or the leg armor. So boom, there you have it, my dude. That is what Xur has for us today for this week of February the 23rd, 2024. Happy Friday, my Guardians. Hope you and yours have a wonderful day. As always, if you're new to the channel, how you doing? Welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. Right here at Karpo Gaming, for a wide variety of videos ranging from updates, tips and tricks, guides and news, and a whole lot more. So thanks for watching, and I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Later.